One thing I wanted to make sure we did before we started anything was to take the pole compass around the circumference of the dome and make sure where we put the center pole and the post was right on point. But when she took it around, it's off, but that's a big issue. Oh, man. Big fail. Good morning. We're looking at a very beautiful day right now. Now, if you caught our last video, at the end I was talking about some storms that were coming up. Well, we got some unexpected rain last night. Actually, it came down pretty hard at the beginning and then it kind of tapered off a little bit, but it was raining for a good few hours. We got 3/10 of an inch of rain, not bad. And we're expected to get another big storm coming today, possibly in the afternoon. So it's something we got to be aware of. Now, last night's storm didn't come through without some damage, unfortunately. Let me show you what happened. Would you look at this? This plastic cover got shredded. Thinking it's a combination of just the sun beating down on that all day, and then finally with that storm ripping through, it just tore the plastic right off of the root cellar. So what I'm gonna do to protect this is I'm gonna get, we still got some paint that I used from the loft. I'm gonna get some of that, put that down on here, and I think we still have some plastic. So I'm gonna try and get more plastic back over there, just to kind of protect that OSB. So yeah, it's just crazy to see all that exposed like that. I'm gonna have to get this covered up, get it protected again, because those rains are coming soon. Unfortunately, I only had enough paint to get about half of it covered. But it seems like the rain's coming now, so I'm gonna have to get the plastic over it now, and then maybe go get some more paint later. Whew. Didn't make it. Plastic's over it, that makes me feel a little bit better. Now just to get it tacked down again. I almost got the camera.
Oh, look at the camera. Over here. Crew. Crew. Crew dog. You don't want to look at the camera? Hey. Hey, how you doing?
We didn't really get quite the rains I was expecting yesterday. The rains didn't really come until last night. We did get another 0.3 inches of rain. Pareo. I should probably empty this right away, eh?
Yep.
In case we get more rain today. Gone.
Looks like rain.
Yeah, it looks like rain, and it might look like rain all day. I want to get back out here. You know, if it's not raining, I want to be working. So Jess and I are going to get back out here. We're going to try and get that barbed wire up to the loft, and if we can do that, then we're gonna start the whole process of getting the barbed wire up on this cob layer, and then we can start back with bags again. Jess, you ready to get this barbed wire up to the loft?
I'm ready.
Big shout out to Jess. She has not been feeling well for so long. Those allergies are they're kicking her butt. She's losing sleep because of it, but she's out here, she's helping me out, so she's awesome.
I didn't get the...
You didn't get me hitting myself in the nuts?
Why are you doing that?
Are you recording now?
Yeah.
I almost did it again. So my thinking is we'll use that piece of pole that I cut for the pole compass, to extend the pole compass, and we'll kind of use this to help get that barbed wire up there. Meanwhile, while Jess is busy, I'll be busy practicing my staff skills with the pole. I'm always serious out here. Okay, ready? Let's do this on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got it. Wouldn't you know it, we just get the barbed wire up to the top of the dome, and sure enough, it starts raining. I didn't think it was gonna rain. But here we are, it's coming down. Not too hard, but hard enough. But, you know, I'm taking advantage of it, pouring some of these buckets into the IBC tote over here. You know, I pumped water earlier in the day, and of course now the poly tanks are overflowing again. So it's nice that those are staying full. And it's nice to know that we'll be getting all that extra water into the cistern. Yeah, but we'll have to wait and see. You know, hopefully this rain will let up and we can get back out there and work. But, you know, that's just how it is. We got to work around the weather. Don't film me, film those clouds. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? It's just been raining for a good portion of the day, but now that it's winding down to the evening, the rains have let up, so we're gonna try and get a little bit of work done. Before we can get anything really done up there, we gotta get that pole arm marked off, because that's gonna be essential to measuring where we're putting those bags and all that. My suggestion would be now just to kind of maybe take it around the dome, or at least part of the way, so that to make sure we're kind of still on center. Whoa. One thing I wanted to make sure we did before we started anything was to take the pole compass around the circumference of the dome and make sure where we put the center pole and the post was right on point. It's all the way, oh my God. Now Jess and I put the post just about right above where we had that center pole before, but when she took it around, it's off by like, seems like 7 inches, which is crazy. I don't know how that happened or why that would do that, but that's a big issue. And I really like the setup we have here, putting that center pole in that post, because it really can kind of lock that center pole in place. Now we got to figure something else out and kind of get this in a slightly more accurate position. Oh my God, I really wanted to start bags right away. I was hoping that maybe we could start laying out the barbed wire and start putting the bag as early as tomorrow, but this is another setback. I don't know how this got moved off so much. I really don't, but we're gonna have to figure it out, and we're gonna have to figure out how to get this pole in a better position and secure it so that being 20 feet up in the air, you know, it's not gonna blow over with the wind or anything. Oh man, big fail. I'm always thinking you're gonna be right behind me, and then you're not.
I gotta save bugs.
Where were the bugs?
They're stuck inside the empty cans.
Always the hero. So, what are your thoughts? What are your initial impressions here?
It's disappointing.
Any idea what could have went wrong there?
No, honestly, I have no idea, because I thought we had everything kind of measured out carefully and placed that post carefully.
To be off by like 7-8 inches is nuts.
Yeah.
Good morning, crew. Good morning. Hey, crew. Good morning. So unfortunately, I wanted to be laying bags this morning, but of course, we got the depressing news that the center pole is not in the right position. And now it's going to be a whole lot of work just to try and get that in the right position. And the whole reason we had that post was so that we could put the pole in there and just continue on up. It should have just been easy peasy. But nothing on this project has so far been so easy, and we have not been so lucky. Today's gonna be a busy day. I gotta spend this morning going up there, getting that all adjusted so we can so it can be accurate again. And then we got things going on this afternoon. We're actually looking at possibly picking up a used vehicle. Wish us luck on that. It's gonna be a lot to do. So I'm gonna take this whole thing apart. Now I'm gonna measure kind of where we estimated that center post to be. I'll bring Jess out here, and before we do any kind of building, we'll take it around again, and just to make sure we're right in the center where we need to be. Oh, it's coming at you! Not recording, are you?
I am.
Are you? Gah!
No.
No horseplay on the 10-foot building.
No jousting.
Well, maybe a little jousting. You want to joust?
No.
We're gonna have a jousting scene now. So I got my little windmill base up here. This should be a lot more accurate. This should be right in the center. I don't know how things got screwed up, but they did. Now after I built this, I initially put the pole in here, and there was a lot of give, kind of a lot of room, and I was thinking, maybe I want to actually leave a little give around there so we can make sure that the center pole is plumb, and then I'll just kind of fill in the gaps with some spray foam.
I know I've been complaining about my allergies a lot lately. It seems like lately it's been a lot better.
Yeah,
So,
we appreciate all of the suggestions and outpouring. I think someone even sent us something recently.
yeah, thank you for thinking of me on that. I am feeling a lot better. I appreciate you for stepping in and doing a lot more work outside when I wasn't feeling so great. But I've been trying to get out and do a little more work lately.
Jess, you're always doing so much out here. That's what a partnership is for. When someone's feeling down, the other person steps up. That's how it should be anyway. So we're almost all set to go up at the top of the dome. I have to figure out a way to kind of get that post set into place so it's not shifting. But once I do that, we should be all good. But right now, we're going to take a little break from the build. We're going to head out to a nearby town, and we're going to check out the possibility of picking up another vehicle. So we're excited about that. Wish us luck. Hopefully this turns out well. All right, y'all. So we did it yesterday. We are now the proud owner of a 96 Chevy Tahoe. We were kind of looking for a pickup truck. All the trucks we've been seeing haven't been all that great for the kind of price we were kind of looking for. I think this will make a fairly good substitute. And we were able to pick this up for $2,800. A couple years older than the Ford we had, but it's really clean on the inside. It looks like it was really maintained very nicely. It handles and drives really well. And although this thing has 230,000 miles on it, apparently the engine was replaced at about 180,000 or so. So it has a newer engine. Plenty of space over here when that second seat folds down. You got 6 feet of space that you can use to put things in. I was thinking about getting a truck bed extender, putting it back here, and then I can haul materials 8 feet long or something like that. Just put like a little extender out here, attach the doors to it, and then just put the material right in here. I think that would work out well. But even if it doesn't, it can tow things just like a regular truck. It's got rails on there. It's already got crossbars, so we can put stuff on top here too and transport it. And then, now we have something for our trailer. We can haul our trailer around. So it's got a heck of an engine in here. 5.7 liter V8 engine. I'm really happy with the purchase.
And it's green.
And it's green, right? So it's fate. This will be the Green Dream Machine 2.0. Man, I can't tell you how excited I am to have another vehicle. I think you were just saying that it's a kind of a weight off of you, right? And it's scary having just one vehicle, but one vehicle that's older and kind of on its way out because the transmission in that Kia is going. It's kind of like a ticking time bomb.
Having a truck, I guess technically that's an SUV.
Technically it's an SUV.
But it's something that we can use to transport materials and haul things, and it handles a lot better on the country roads. So that it gives me some more peace of mind, and I feel like it'll help us with our build too, because that was something that was kind of like setting us back a little bit, it felt like, and it was affecting some of what we were able to do, how fast we were able to do things.
It's nice having people to be able to go to either to borrow a truck or for people to help you pick up supplies. But we always hate imposing on people. We always feel like we're bothering people. Everyone has been amazing in their willingness to help, so we're very, very appreciative of that. But you know, with this, we now have the ability to kind of do it on our own, which is ultimately is preferable. So a big thanks to everyone that's been helping us up to this point. We wanted something to at least get us by for 3-4 years. We got the Green Dream Machine 2.0, and we're going to love her and care for her. I think we have a very nice machine that's going to really help us out here big time. Jess and I are going to finish putting this pole up. I just decided to close up this gap with shims. We'll just shove some shims in there, hammer them down. You know, it's still heartbreaking what we found over there with the being that the post wasn't directly in the center anymore. I mean, what can you do? I don't know if things shifted. You know, it probably could have been the pole bending slightly. Part of it could just be the fact that we have the OSB up there and we can't see things accurately. The cob layer.
The cob, yeah.
I mean, the cob layer, we put that up and we didn't measure anything, so that might have thrown things off a little bit.
Yeah, it might have been just a combination of those factors. So even if like each one of those things threw things off just slightly, it might have added up to what we're seeing there. So I think setbacks like these, it can be really frustrating. I feel like this year in particular, we've had a number of setbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just wanted to say I really appreciate all of you who've been following along and just sticking with us through all these things. I know some people are probably frustrated with us that we're not making more progress.
Why aren't you building up on those walls again? It's taking you guys forever.
And believe me, we're frustrated too that we're not making more progress. We want a house to live in.
No one wants to see these walls go up more than us, trust me.
But we appreciate your patience and just being there with us as we go through all these things. I mean, right off the bat, at the beginning of the year, Jim's mom got very sick. You know, we spent months really worrying about her health, and after 4 months, she passed away. That was a really difficult time. It's still difficult. And then in July, my dad got sick, and then he passed away. We've had a number of other setbacks and just emotional things that we're going through, and that affects us physically too, and what we're able to accomplish. I feel like a lot of my energy was just drained.
Yeah.
It's difficult. We've been trying to, you know, get out here and do the work that we can. We're trying to work around the weather. We've been really blessed with a great rainy season this summer, but we had to kind of take a step back from the work with that. I'm not saying this stuff to complain.
It's really just to thank you all. We really appreciate you guys showing up and watching these videos and watching our everyday trials and tribulations, and it means the world to us.
Yeah, I mean, because all the work that we do out here, it's more than just about the project itself. This is our life, and you know, a lot of our heart and soul goes into the build and into the videos that we make. We really appreciate you being with us through all of that.
So we're back on center again. I was really hoping to get to barbed wire and bags, but it just seems to be one thing after another. But we're ready to start laying that barbed wire and get some bags up, I think. And in the meantime, we're still going to be busy. We got something else coming up.
Yep. As we speak, my mom and my stepdad are moving down from Wisconsin, and they're going to be living in Arizona, not too far from us. So I'm really excited about that. So now I'll be able to spend more time with them. They'll be closer. When they get here, we'll be there to help them unload anything they need or anything they need help with. So
we're pretty excited about that too. Another huge blessing. And then, because we'll be expecting them soon, so we'll put this video together real quick. We'll help them out, and then and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, y'all. All right, we'll catch you in the next video. Bye.